How to avoid ruining your next corporate event. You hire a corporate entertainer. He or she comes highly recommended. Past clients love them, and you know that your guests will too. But that night, it doesn't work out. The corporate entertainer doesn't click with your audience. People aren't paying attention to the show. Some are even leaving. You've paid a lot of money, and that act totally bombed. Why? What do you remember about the last corporate event that you attended? The decorations? The chair covers? The signage in the lobby? Maybe the tiny hors d'oeuvres? The word of every long-winded speech by the CEO? Chances are the answer is no. I bet that you remember the food and entertainment. But food and entertainment will fail if they're not properly framed. If you hold dinner too long, the caterer who had it ready to go watches the quality lower with each passing minute. Instead of hot, crisp vegetables, you'll end up with soggy, limp ones. Once hot food will be warm or even cold in the center. Imagine if your chairs didn't reach a comfortable height at the table. Suddenly, eating that meal becomes a chore when guests can't even reach their food. Of course, I realize that's an exaggeration. You'd never do that to your corporate event meal. But do you realize how often people place those same types of conditions on corporate event entertainers? Audiences need to be close to feel like they're a part of the experience. When they're separated by a dance floor or an open span, the corporate entertainer and the audience members never get a chance to personally connect. So keep your tables and chairs close to the stage. Guests need an unobstructed view of the stage. If they can't see, they won't pay attention, and you've wasted your entertainment budget because of a $5 balloon centerpiece or because your floor plan didn't allow for those room columns. Make sure you invest in a quality directional sound system that's designed to handle the room and the capacity. Nothing is worse than trying to understand muffled ceiling speakers. If your entertainment can't be heard, you've wasted your budget. Put your entertainment on immediately after dinner. But we always do awards first. Okay, but you're going to ruin the flow of the evening. Yeah, but we've always done it this way. For how many years? Corporate entertainers perform at hundreds of corporate events every year. Trust us, we want to look good so that you'll look great. A long-winded speech can really make the evening drag. And after the awards, people who didn't win are often disappointed. Now let's laugh. Not. The awards are over. The cell phones are going to come out as people check their emails or post something on Facebook. People will realize that the babysitter's on the clock and costing them money. There may be something to do tomorrow. Suddenly your group becomes individuals and the evening starts to unravel. Now let's bring the entertainer into this environment and expect them to succeed. Using the catering analogy, the dish is cold and the vegetables are limp. I've attended events where the speeches went so long I was handed my check and told they didn't have time for my show. Is that really how you want people to remember your event and how you want to spend your budget? Now let's look at the benefit of entertainment immediately following dinner. Oh, first, make sure you end the wait staff during the program, because nothing distracts more than a waitress clearing the table. Your guests have finished eating. The entertainer's introduced. There's an energy that sucks everyone in. They laugh and they enjoy the ride. When the show finishes, everyone's energized and having fun. You have a cohesive group. The awards seem to move so much faster, and everyone's a part of the ceremony. At the end, the CEO thanks everyone for attending, and your people leave with memories of a great event instead of drifting off piecemeal. How do you want people to remember your event? As a fun time or as a time drag? Follow this advice or take a chance and possibly ruin your next corporate dinner.